the time has come, the walrus said.
Alright, back at it with more Link's Awakening. Oh, what do you know, it's a fairy. Too bad I don't have bottles in this game, but... Well, anyway, I made it over here to this chest we were at before. Now that we had the Zora flippers, we were actually able to make it there. And so we got ourselves a nice sum of 50 rupees, which, hey, we're just under 200 away from the maximum amount, and from being able to afford that bow. That'll be nice to get, and given how many rupees we've been obtaining throughout each part, I think we'll get there fairly soon. Although this part, we're actually not going to be continuing the main game, we're going to be going on and doing a bit of a side quest. Okay, I suppose you could take this stairway back to go like the normal way, but come on now. We have Zora flippers, we can swim anywhere we want to swim now. The Lego Racers player in me wants to go behind those waterfalls, but there's no secrets there, sadly. We can go over another screen here, into this door here, where if we dive underneath, somewhere around here. Ah, there we are. We have another piece of hearts. Getting started on that next one, and it's about time. Otherwise, yeah, we're just gonna go back up here. Let's head over to that teleporty point. Pardon me, Mr. Like. First, let's go ahead and teleport back to the animal village so we can give the hibiscus flower to that stuck-up lady who was... What was she doing? Painting? She's doing something like that, and suddenly a ghost appears behind us. Don't you just love when that happens? No, but this is kind of a friendly ghost who's just kind of, wants to make a small request of us. First, though, where is that lady? Oh, here she is. Oh, you brought me a hibiscus. How sweet. Well, since you're such a gentleman, I have a request to make of you. Will you listen? Sure. I would like you to take this letter to a Mr. Wright, who lives on the border of the mysterious forest, please. Alright, I guess I'll have to. I like the detail that our hibiscus flower is on our desk now. That's a nice touch. So you may wonder immediately, what's the deal with this ghost? Sometimes the ghost, like, talks to us. I don't remember if I can talk to him, or he just eventually will talk to us, but he's like, take me back to my house. I want to go back home. You may wonder where that is. Well, we want to go back to Maid Village now. Luckily we have the teleport point and everything. And we're going to go kind of down towards the beach, similar to where we last revisit Marin, when she was hanging out down there. Also, along the way I want to double check this... Nope, wrong item. I want to double check this book here regarding the color dungeon, because I think I'm going to do that this part. I want to fresh myself up on this clue here with the 5 gravestones. 3 up, 4 right, 5 up, 2 left, 1 down. Okay. So we got... Oh wait, no, this isn't a sequence. This is the mapping out of the 5 gravestones there. Which we want to then move with the bottom one down, and left, up, right, up. Okay, so we're basically doing down into like a full circle to the right, and then up again. Interesting. I think I can remember that. Otherwise, yeah, this ghost has got to go back home. I know where the home is. It's kind of in some of this undiscovered area to the right. Pardon me, Mr. Octorox. You know, I mentioned before, I think, I don't think the Pegasus shoes are super fast, so they're kind of inconvenient, and, well, yeah, when the bushes get in the way, they're pretty inconvenient. But, you know, the fact that you can move while, like, activating them, that is nice, I'll admit. But yeah, here, there was this chest we got, like, a couple parts ago, but I never went this way, because I wanted to go get the pictures with Marin. But now... Here, enter my house. Yes, we found this abandoned house. We could have gone here before, which just would have been kind of, like, a creepy off part of the game, but... Now it's like touching, isn't it? This ghost is back to their old home. Nostalgia. Unchanged. Boo. Enough. Cemetery. Take me my grave. Alright, this guy wants to go to his grave, and we're gonna fulfill that request for him. Why does he have to follow us around? What's the deal with that, anyway? But yeah, like I was saying, I like that you get a bit of a running start. You can keep moving as you activate the Pegasus shoes. It's still very inconvenient that you have to, like, have it equipped on a particular item, when a lot of times you'll run into rocks in the way you need the power bracelet for, or you'll need to bomb some wall and switch to bombs, and boy, it would really see an improvement, considering the next mainline Zelda game is on the N64, where they give you 3 whole buttons to equip different items to, and a separate button for your sword, and a separate button to interact with most everything. Boy, it's such a pleasure. I don't mean to get too ahead of myself, but I really am looking forward to a lot of those innovations. But I guess that should be kind of clear. I mean, we're going from a Game Boy game to an N64 game. It's quite a big leap. Speaking of leaps, over here we go to Mr. Wright's house. What's this? A letter for me? I'm so happy. And look, the letter came with a photograph. Christine, huh? Yeah, Christine looks an awful lot like another video game character I know, anyway. She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, it looks that all that I have is a broom. How'll that be? Fine. I'll take a broom, I guess. You got a broom as your reward from Mr. Wright, but that photo is not of Link, don't worry about it. Anyway, we gotta go to the graveyard now, which is kind of down in this area, right? It's a little out of the way, but I also do want to go back to the village now that we got the broom. I want to do as much of the item trading sequence as I can as we go along. Hey, old lady, your broom's suddenly missing.
Yahoo, yahoo, a new broom for me. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, here you go. Once again, I like how the NPCs hold up the items.
Okay, in return you can have this fishing hook I found when I swept by the riverbank.
Sure. Exchange the broom for the fishing hook. What will the fishing hook become? Well, I guess time will tell. But yeah, let's head over now to the graveyard, which isn't too far from May Village. It's just kind of a bit to the northeast here. And we gotta use our power bracelet all over the place, of course. I believe that's his gravestone over there on the other side of the bushes. We just got a power bracelet, move that out of the way. And then head up here. Here you are, Mr. Ghost. Thank you. A jar in my home. Look inside. Bye-bye. Oh, and then the owl approaches. Hi there. It's been some time since our paths crossed, lad. You must dive into the waters of Martha's Bay to enter the catfish's maw. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps. Carry on, word, hoot. Alright, yeah. Oh, looks like we're going to be taking a picture here at the grave. I suppose it's only appropriate. Oh, I love pictures. Hey, Rock, what are you doing here? You want to know about that ghost? I'll bet he's happy thanks to you. You ready for a picture? Sure. We'll take a picture by the gravestone, I guess. It's kind of depressing, but I'll call this I Was Very Afraid. Smile. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's awesome. Alright. Anyway. I'm curious. Can we do the thing in this little stairway bit? Is this still locked off? I think this still requires another item we don't have yet. Okay, that does. I believe this just takes us back up into the graveyard itself, which is cool, because this is where we want to be. We want to go to this screen over here. This formation of graves, just like the formation of numbers and the secret book. Oh, by the way, the ghosts work just like the original Zelda, where you can spawn a whole bunch of them out of the graves, and then as long as you kill the main one, they all drop items. That one dropped arrows. I don't even have a bow yet. Interesting. They just go into my pocket, I guess. We remember it was like doing a clockwise rotation. So like this, and then up again, right? Aha, I remembered. Into the secret color dungeon we go, where, what do you know, the dungeon theme from the original Legend of Zelda is playing. I love this reference here, it's amazing. Hi there. My colors are never the same. If I am red, he is blue. If he is red, I am blue. What color is my cloth? Well, you're blue, mister. Don't tell anyone. So this is a very... Oh, he's telling us we need the magic powder in this part, which, of course, we need the magic powder. We got that very early on, but yeah. This place is basically the best possible method for forcing you to buy a Game Boy Color, in that it locks puzzles and clues with color, which is, A, clever, but also, it's fascinating, you know? Fairy Queen is waiting for you. Oh, the Fairy Queen, huh? Interesting. But yeah, these enemies are hidden within the colored platforms there. Or the colored tiles on the ground. Let me try to get some health here. I could be coming here later, because you can save this place for just about whenever you'd like. Technically, you may want to wait until later when you're a bit more well-equipped, but at the same time, you know, I have over a whole bar of health, and I got half the instruments for the windfish, so hey, I'm not doing too bad. Here we have one of these classic puzzles. Oh, don't you just love those? I don't. Well, anyway. Oh god. I guess that'll do. Oh wait, no. I want this equipped. This is also where color comes into play. These platforms get, more and more ready to break beneath your feet as their colors change. Oh, and this... this is also a perfect example where you gotta put the correctly colored, enemies into the correctly colored holes. It's like a weird gulf. It does require the power bracelet, if only because you have to go up to them and push the button to pick them up. Which is a little finicky, I'll be honest. There we go. So doing that got us the owl beak. Found a stone beak. Let's find the owl statue that belongs to it. Well, there was an owl statue just earlier on in this previous room. We might as well check it out. Pardon me, Mr. Flying guy that drops bombs, whatever your deal is. Hey, here we are. Here's your clue. Make all the red blue. Ah, yes. Okay, this one's pretty easy. That one's pretty easy, I'll admit. And this is just for the compass. So does this room have a key? It does not. Okay. I didn't think so. But it does have some puzzle to solve there to open that door. Well, I guess we'll figure that out. This room doesn't have a key. We didn't get the sound cue. Oh, hello. Let's see what we got here. Here's our clue. Make all the red blue. That's the same clue you gave last time, but this time we have an extra little part added to the rotation. Still pretty easy. Again, it's like... Because here's the thing. If you never owned the actual hardware, you wouldn't know this, but you can technically play games intended for Game Boy Color on the original Game Boy. They were just in black and green. Like, for example, you can play Pokemon Crystal on an original Game Boy. This specific area is meant to lock you out from doing something like that, which is ingenious if you ask me. Here we go. Now we can open up this door. Oh, we've got a mini-boss of sorts. Boo, I'm no weakling. Your pitiful sword is no match for me. Well, like they kind of told us at the beginning of the dungeon, we do need the magic powder here, and the fact that this guy turns himself into a giant choo-choo is very telling of what his weakness is. As soon as we turn him into this jello guy, we're able to hit him with our sword. Otherwise, he's completely immune to damage. Oh, and it looks like the magic powder also is hurting him in that kind of process, so that's nice. I'll take that health. And over here we have... Oh, Alright, time to reset that. I messed up completely. Do we have just another key here? Oh no, this is the boss key. Okay. Well, we do need that. And it is fascinating to me that they added an entire new dungeon in this kind of just simple port of the game, you know, where they could have just gotten away adding a bit of color, but maybe they just had that creative itch to be like, oh, what if we made an entire Zelda dungeon themed around color to show off the new Game Boy Color's hardware? And what if we just remade the last Zelda game from a few years ago, or 5 years ago actually, at the time of this game's release, to kind of implement that, you know? I like that idea. Now, eventually the follow-up handheld Zelda games, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, would be on the Game Boy Color to start. I don't know if they do as much with color. I've only played like a little bit of one of them, and I don't even remember which one it was. Looks like we got another small key here. I might as well take that. Also, we got a piece of power. I guess I'll grab it just because, you know, there's a lot of tougher enemies in this whole dungeon, so I want to have that nice weaponry there. And oh look, we've connected the rooms, so we can go up here, face the next mini-boss. What a greedy fool! You want more power? A buffoon like you might as well give up and go home. Let me equip the Rock's Feather as this guy is stomping out of the ground, which stuns us. We don't want to get stunned while he's throwing rocks at us. I'm trying to time my jumps well, but it's very challenging. There we go. That spin attack with a piece of power, I knew it would come in handy. Are you gonna give us a fairy as well when we kill you? You sure are. Please. I'd like that. Please. There we go. Well, anyway, back at full health. We never got the map for this place. Is there a map for this place? There's like one chest left in the dungeon and it's up there. Aha! And hit that switch. Oh, I instinctively just hit B because I thought I had the Rock's Feather still, but I was a fool. Yeah, it looks like there's a chest in this room, but there's no sound cue. So it's not the key, it's probably the map. Could likely be... Oh, yep, there we are. Yeah, it is the map, okay. Well, let's take a look, see what we've done so far. We've gone pretty much everywhere. There's like one room down at the bottom we haven't been in for some reason. And then, boy, look at this. Oh. Alright. Having the piece of power knock these guys extra far is actually a bit of a problem. Unless we get them in the corner like so. Aha! Got ourselves another small key. We probably are going to need that to actually get to the boss, I assume. But yeah, heading on through here. Oh boy, another colored puzzle here. Here's your clue. Make all the red blue. Yet again. Oh god, No. No, no. Oh, I wish I could reset the room. Oh, there we go. Haha! It worked out alright. And yeah, this is where we need a small key, so we were forced to go in that upper room previously, but heading through here. Aha! I don't have the bow yet, so it's a good thing I have bombs. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do there. But yeah, heading on up. Blue is safe, yellow is caution, red is danger. So this guy, he's a pretty simple boss. The main gimmick is that he's constantly healing himself over time, and he's knocking us away when we hit him. So we have to get in close and hit him a bunch of times very quickly as we can, before he starts to regenerate, which he will, as you can kind of tell from the colors changing back. Again, you need the color. You need to be playing at a Game Boy Color to be able to tell when you're getting close to killing this guy. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go, yeah. Being in the corner is super helpful, because then he's just like, his pushing you back doesn't actually move you at all. Nice. Well, yeah, we made it to the end. Instead of having another musical instrument, because this isn't a main dungeon, we have a great fairy of sorts. Welcome. I admire you for coming this far. I'll give you the power of color. If you want offense, choose red. If you want defense, choose blue. Which power do you want? Okay, so, whereas in the original Zelda game, blue was just defense and red was just better defense, this game there's actually a big difference, and it's going to be a different tunic look for us for the rest of the game, so this makes a big difference which one we want to go with. I, personally, because we haven't died yet, and I want to go for the best ending, which involves not having any deaths, I want to go for blue, so that we have better defense, so we probably won't die as quickly or as easily. I like that. Plus, it works in tandem, it kind of stacks with Guardian Acorns. Red is really great. I've tried it before. You just run around instant-killing moblins and likes and all those enemies. But like I said, I want that security with blue. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And I like the look, too. What can I say? I like blue as a color. Yeah, look at that. Get the blue clothes, your damage will be reduced by half. Very nice. So, with that out of the way, I guess we gotta do the next real dungeon. You'll take me out, what?